It is that panda guy, and I'm here again with another video. And today I actually wanted to do a video where I was just explaining issues I had with this game and improvements I feel like they could make, because I thought this would just be a nice video. And if the devs saw this would be great. And I think a lot of people might have the same sentiment as me, and I just feel like I've had like really big issues with these, and I just thought I'd do a video about it. Why not? I don't know if you guys will enjoy this. I don't know how you guys would feel about this video, but do let me know. I do think that this is just a video I wanted to make, just talking about it. So I first wanted to talk about just better wording on events and kind of explaining it, because when they put out these events and stuff, you will read it and it will confuse you so much. Like I will give two examples, and I'm sure there's like many more that I'm not going to mention here, but first off, I'll say Island Raid. So I don't know if you guys remember, but basically the last Island Raid, I had been talking to you guys before the event actually happened, and I thought it was a whole 100% troop return because of how they said it based off Discord. And to be fair, it wasn't in game, but even then, it was just really confusing, and the wording was really bad. And the only way you would actually know that it wasn't like actually that would be to check, when you went into Island Raid, or notice the mail that you got. And I actually had not noticed, but they sent out like some mail or whatever, and it had explained that there was only an 80% trip return, and that was like the day before Island Raid actually happened. Like, it didn't say it in the register. I don't think it said it during registration process. I don't think it said any of that, and it was just so weird. Like, I feel like they communicate really poorly, and they could be doing way better. And that will actually come up in another one of my issues in this video. But I'll also say Antipede Hunt. This was actually really annoying to me, and it is annoying. And if you guys don't know, basically they reset all Antipede like days, right? And we normally have our set for Friday, and now we are actually having to wait a whole nother week. And I don't know if this will actually screw us up, because I'm not sure that if it'll let us do it in a week, right? Because basically what happened was it set our timer back up 2 more days. We had to wait 2 more days to do it. And the thing is, it's Sunday right now, right? And you can look at Antipede Hunt, and it'll say, it makes it sound like you have to do this event. Because if you guys look in the top left corner right here, it gives like a date thing for this Antipede Hunt. I tried to check on the calendar. It doesn't really like have the event here, so it's a little bit confusing to me. But basically it makes it seem like you can only do it on the weekend, and I'm not even sure. But the thing is, this isn't a good day for us, and most of my like, I know a good few of my alliance members can't actually do it at most times. That's actually the same for me. I can't do it in the morning, which is normally what we do, because we have a lot of people who do it at nighttime. Around their time. We do it in the morning. Near my time, it's midday for some people, and that's how we do it on Friday Antipede, 13 UTC. But now this has actually really screwed us up, because I can't make it for 13 UTC on Sundays. A lot of my I know a few of my members can't, because stuff comes up, or they might have church, whatever it might be, right? And this is just really annoying. And I don't even know if we wait out the next week if we'll be able to do it on like Friday or something, or if it's only going to be on Saturday and Sundays. And they did not explain this when they reset like our timer, right? And it's just really annoying. And it was really annoying to me, because I don't know, my whole team is now a week behind, and I had people frustrated in chat, I had people asking, and it actually creates a lot of issues for me, as well as probably other alliances that might have had it, and that they're forced to either do it Sunday or wait another week, and then the members might be getting mad at their leadership. And it's just a really awkward experience, and it actually just makes it hard on the leadership. And that's just not cool, right? Like, I just don't think that was cool to set back the timer. I think that was just really stupid. And if we are forced to do it on Saturdays and Sundays, that will be just a huge pain. I think that's going to just be stupid, and I think the devs definitely need to be better at communicating on that kind of stuff. It's just really annoying. Alright guys, I know I was kind of talking about communication, but I feel like the devs have such a bad job at communicating. We don't get like, I feel like they don't really issue, like I don't know, I feel like they don't talk a lot. They don't like make it noted as if they're actually noticing us, or the issues we have, or just complaints, right? I feel like they definitely need to communicate more, especially on events where people are complaining and they're like, yo, this is uncertain, I don't get what this is about. Like, I feel like I was saying, the wording is just terrible and stuff, and they do not communicate. They, like, even reports in chat, I feel like this has been a really big issue that I've noticed. but it might seem minor to a lot of people, but it's either trolls or even that spam chat that you might see every once in a while. I'll actually look and see if I can find it. Okay, I can't actually find it in my English channel. It might be in a different one, but basically these people will set up bots and it'll spam this message, basically trying to, I think, scam people, maybe get their information. I'm not really sure what the bot is for, what it's supposed to do, and what like the bad purpose is. But basically it's, spamming these messages and trying to trick people. And people could report that bot for a full month. And I feel like either the bot is finally banned or it's, chat banned or something, or it only makes a new account, right? Because I've seen it just move to another account and it goes at the same thing for maybe like a week, 2 weeks, maybe a month, whatever it might be, right? But the point is, like, the devs do not care about the reports in game. They don't care if you're like, I've seen like a lot of toxic stuff in chat, and I feel like that's really bad for the community. And it's actually been like, I actually had thought about quitting once because I didn't like how toxic the community felt like at certain times, right? And I feel like that might be the same sentiment that some people might feel if they just feel like it's toxic 24/7 and the devs don't handle any chat reports. They do nothing to handle that stuff. And it's just a little frustrating when I see that kind of stuff, and I feel like the devs don't care, and it's disheartening, right? Like, that's just not something you like to see. Also, one thing I want to note, like, man, I actually forgot what I was about to say. Okay, now remember, guys. But I did want to note that, the devs do probably do a lot of work, and I'm not trying to give them a hard time. I'm basically just trying to point out the issues that I have, and like, I want to just see if anybody else really like feels the same way I do. I feel like these are really big issues that could be resolved and make the quality of life for a lot of players better, and maybe even, prevent some people from quitting, because that could be just a big issue. And we're gonna hop into the last thing I kind of wanted to talk about. All right, and this is actually the last thing that I wanted to talk about, and it was basically this Malia person, right? And they had messaged me in game. We're just talking to me, and they pointed out something really just huge. I feel like it just sparked something in me and kind of just made me understand, like, and this is actually one big reason I wanted to make this video, because I feel like this might be the same sentiment for a lot of people. And basically, I'll just read out for you guys. It said, very tough competition for this type of game, and it was just talking about like other games that compete with it. And it said, to get rid of boredom in playing, we can only rely on the I think they were just saying Island Raid, but they said Rip Island event, which can, fight across regions, which is true because there's not like a lot you can do. I mean, there's Pompeii, of course, and Island Raid doesn't come around super often. I mean, last one was a month. I think it's actually, no, 2 months ago. But, like, of course, we don't have Island Raid every month. We don't have it every 2 weeks, whatever, right? And, of course, I don't want it every 2 weeks. I don't want it every week because I won't have time to build up my resources. But the point is, that's, like, the only way people can, like, kind of just have some sort of PvP fighting. I feel like a long drawn out PvP, like in maybe Rise of Kingdoms, would be pretty cool to test or just see like how that feels. I've never tried it myself, and it would be pretty cool. And this person also said, in our region, some players doubt the development of this game, so they hesitate to top up or buy diamonds or other packages. And I feel like this might be a big issue for not even just this like region, just a lot of regions, a lot of players. And they might feel like the devs just don't care or don't listen to them or just aren't putting in enough effort into growing this game. And you know what? I do sometimes feel like the devs are being lazy, and that might just be me being a little just being complaining, right? But I do think that this could be a big issue, and I kind of wanted to just point on that. And I do hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I kind of pointed on stuff maybe you guys agree with, but I do thank you guys for watching, and it was a pleasure. And that was basically all. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I enjoyed, and I thank you. And maybe comment down below if you guys agreed with anything I said or what I talked about. And yeah, peace out. You guys have a good day or night, and I thank you guys for watching. Peace out.